It's the Caitlin Show.
Black Lotus? Black Lotus? Well, that's a good card. Oh my god! It's the best card in Magic! Well, that's a Twitch streamer right there. That was the appropriate reaction. Alright. Alright. Have we looked at the Black Lotus long enough? Have we gazed into its majesty? Controversial opinion. Not Christopher Rush's best art. Wait. There's little gaps. You see that? The top and the bottom of the art, how it's like framed on Magic Online. You can see through it. You can see the Skyclave apparition on the bottom. That's wild. Rush obviously did a lot of great art. Just in the terms of his art, I think Lotus was one of his worser ones. Unfortunate that it's such an iconic card. Hey, Hippofant. We got hypothetical Hippofant. We have hypothetical Hippo and Hippofant in back-to-back comments. This is too much Hippo. Too much Hippo for one chat. You need to dilute yourselves. We need to get some non-Hippos in there. Alright, how do you follow up a Black Lotus? Strip Mine? I wouldn't mind doing one of those Luris things. I mean, Tinker would be fucking filthy, right? Turn 1 Tinker? Alright. Running a goddamn Hippos meetup group here. Oh, what about Underworld Breach? I was thinking Counterspell at first, but Underworld Breach has to be it, right? Starting with the Black Lotus. Looking at Lotus Petal, looking at Occult Epiphany. Let's take the Petal. You just told Discord how bad Black Lotus is? Oh no! That's highly misleading. Give me them views. Come on, viewers. Come to me. Hey, welcome Grace, Saucer Crab. Bill Riccardi's innocent. When I think Bill Riccardi, I think innocent. I think we're gonna grab Spellseeker in case we get that brain freeze we're looking for. Brain freeze. Brain freeze. I believe you mean that is not me. Well, Tendrils is a thing, huh? Tendrils it up. It ain't me, it ain't me. I ain't no millionaire's son. So the Battlesphere is not a bad backup Tinker target. I was kind of hoping we'd be tinkering for Black Lotus to win with Storm. Expressive Iteration's like a really good draw spell. I'm gonna grab it. I've not gotten a Gleemox yet, no. I can't stop drafting the set until I get a Gleemox. Them's the rules. I don't know why I signed that, but Witchclaw's a pretty nice pickup. Just need us a Dark Ritual, maybe some Yawgmoth action. Lorien Revealed is great, but I'm gonna take the Blackleaf Cliffs over it. Yeah, I've played against Gleemox a lot. Maybe the Verge. I mean, Strix is good. You can just throw Strix into a deck. Oh, it's a thing to decide to Tinker. Yeah, let's take the Strix. I want that land, but you know. Are we beseeching? I don't think High Tide is in the cube, no. I don't know why everyone's always curious about that one. I feel like I get asked that every cube. Some folks really like High Tide, I guess. Are there cards in this version of the Vintage Cube that I want them to keep in the regular one? I've been happy with the Smog combo. I like that it gives green-black a little bit of something-something. It's like one of the weaker color pairings. I like that that it's answerable by creature removal. I think that might be the only thing I like about this one. Oh, I like Gemstone Caverns. I like that one. I like that card a lot. Yeah, I think that's all I would keep. Looking at this Talisman, thinking about Sheldock Isle, thinking about Chromatic Star. The draw with Chromatic Star can actually be awkward with Tinker. Draw your Tinker target. Yeah, let's take this Talisman. We want to make sure we have enough artifacts for Beseech the Mirror to work, right? And it helps our mana base out a little bit. Thinking about Brainstorm, thinking about Mishra's Bauble. Thinking about Darkslick Shores, huh? Maybe I should take Darkslick Shores, try to wheel one of the other two. Tez, Tutor, Black Lotus. I'm gonna take the Fixing. I think we'll wheel something, a little something, something. Hello, Dark Ritual, huh? I'm kind of happy there's no other premium cards for us in this pack. Yeah, the rituals are coming together. We don't quite have the ability to fill up our graveyard yet for Underworld Breach. Still missing that Brain Freeze card in particular. Metamorphose is good. It's a good addition. Is Treasure Cruise reasonable? It's kind of eating from the same trough as the Underworld Breach, right? Could throw Mental Misstep in the sideboard. All Groton Triumphs and another Volk. Could be reasonable. Yeah, give me the land, I guess. Demonic Consultation and Gemstone Caverns. Note the Dark Depths combo is going back 1 and 2 there. I'm going to take Consultation, I guess. Yo, what, Monk D? Sup? Little Brain Surge action. I don't hate that. Couple tutors, so we do get oracles. Consultation, Thassa's Oracle should come together fairly consistently, Yeah, Lion's Eye Diamond and Brain Freeze are our two biggest pickups. And then the mana base could always be better, and we could always get more card draw and tutors and such. Hey, Lion's Eye Diamond right there. Perfect. And Yogg's Will, right? This would be a sick fucking Yogg Will deck. You're doing some IRL cubing today, added some initiative cards to the cube, see how bad it is. And good luck, Monk D. Good luck. That is the nightmare, Flash. That is the Brain Surge nightmare. How do we feel about Sheldock Isle versus Inquisition here? Or Chromatic Star? I thought about Chromatic Star earlier. I like that Chromatic Star is like one more card for the graveyard. It probably belongs, Hey, good afternoon, someone welcome. I could see playing the Entomb, especially if we get Echo, but currently it's not quite there. You know what this deck could use? Fucking Citadel as a Tinker target. That'd be awesome. 540 cards is too big for your playgroup. Oh, do you not have 8 people to draft on the regular? If you're drafting with 4 people, 540 is probably too many. Kind of hate Limdol's Vault, but I've been into playing it here. 2-mana Vamp Tutor. Hey, sup, Triflin, much love. Storm is indeed on the horizon. We got that pack 1, pick 1 Black Lotus, followed up by an early Underworld Breach. Kind of pointed us here. I guess I'm drafting Mana Drain. You can tell I'm very excited about it. Looking at Preordain, looking at Steam Vents. I think just those two. Preordain's pretty good. So Steam Vents, I suppose. Oh, you want a Tinker for the Coveted Jewel? Could do that, I guess. The Tinker would be mana neutral. I was kind of hoping for Bolas's Citadel. I don't know how excited I am about Coveted Jewel. I guess Coveted Jewel into Beseech the Mirror could be pretty reasonable. Really like Preordain. I'm gonna take Preordain. This Urza Saga just tutors Black Lotus directly into play. Or LED, right, if you already have the Black Lotus. Well, there's that Echo I was talking about. Tolarian Academy is good, but I don't know if it's like that good, right? In this spot. Let's take the Echo. I'm going to play this Auriok Salvagers. There'd be 3 cards remaining. I wonder if you could take the Ballista and get like a second to last pick Salvagers. It's the only white card in the pack is the issue. Very easy for us to get Infinite Storm off of that. I'm usually not high on Saheeli, but if you have it in play when you go Salvagers, LED, you do make infinite 1/1s, right? It's not useless. Where's the Brain Freeze, huh? Where's the Brain Freeze action? We have no swamps in the deck for Troll of Khazad-dûm. Tundra would make the Auriok Salvagers splash a little bit better. It's a pretty incredible Trinket Mage. Yeah, maybe T-Mage is just where it's at. Like, you Trinket Mage for the Black Lotus and use the Black Lotus to cast the Salvagers. We have plenty of playables, though, so the Trinket Mage would be replacing something. Maybe that's fine. Good old Bombermans. Hey, Aether Spellbomb, nice. No Titan for Tinker? No. Yeah, making a 9/9 is not really whatever. No ways to protect it or anything. This is just like plenty of playables already, right? Yeah, so you could take the Coveted Jewel and have like another Tinker target or whatever and have the Tinker be in here. I think I just want the Steam Vents, though. Just some mild improvements to the mana base. Yeah, I don't know about E-Tutor. Memory Jar is a Tinker target. If and we wanted to play Tinker. We never got the Oracle, so I'm not going to play Demonic Consultation. We don't have enough win cons, so we can just like risk exiling 6 cards here. So remember, the reason that we can get away with the Salvagers splash is that the Black Lotus cracks for Salvagers. That reasoning doesn't really work for Enlightened Tutor. Oh, maybe I play Archive, huh? I think these cards are all reasonable. A lot of comes to play tap lands. A little unfortunate. The song is by Witchcraft. You got a good ear, Foobirded. So our only real win con here is either Infinite 1/1s from Saheeli or Tendrils of Agony. The good news is if the Tendrils gets discarded or countered, you can shuffle it back into our deck with Echo of Eons. And once Auriok Salvagers is drawing through the deck with either Aether Spellbomb or Chromatic Star, you'll just eventually draw the Tendrils, right? And there's probably some other ways that we can cobble together Tendrils wins even not using Salvagers. How much blue mana do we want here? Probably like 8. We got here. This would be 10 blue sources. Black needs something pretty similar with the triple blacks and stuff. We do have Dark Ritual and Black Lotus, which helps a lot with Beseech in particular. Yeah, this has like 7 black sources, which would be very low. And red, we really don't need much red, right? There's literally only 3 red cards. We could get away with as low as 5 red sources. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm going to cut 1 blue, I think, and 1 red. Oh, we have an extra here anyway. So this already bumps us to 8. I'm just going to cut the red. And now we're at 10 blue, 9 black, 5 red. And none of that's counting our soft mana. Oh, I wasn't counting Manamorphose as a red card. I probably should. I guess Rogrin also, or not Rogrin, the Zagoth Triumph also casts Manamorphose. Oh, and I didn't count Talisman of Creativity towards my red count or blue count. Yeah, I think we're pretty okay here. Could go like -1 island, +1 mountain. I think this is fine. Bloom. Yeah, no fetches here, but like, we've got Saga to find a Black Lotus, right? How good does our mana really need to be? Gonna shock ourselves with the turn 1 Preordain. On turn 2 Limdol's Vaults, and then turn 3 win the game! Kind of not a bad card to get or not a bad hand to get griefed with. Bunch of like Vamp Tutors and cantrips. Not losing anything too essential. 1 month till the big one. What's the big one? Too bad Preordain isn't Surveil, huh? I would have just been the Dark Ritual. Oh, please wasteland me. I have so many lands. Yes. Starting to look like a deck. I assume this is taking my Underworld Breach. This is a Shrezzers, you dude. Oh, the Grief got shrank. This is a 2-1. Piddly little 8-turn clock there. It's probably fine, huh? And then we're almost certainly going to hit a land next turn, so we're going to discard the Swamp. Save the spells for our Storm count. I guess I play it. One less land to draw. So we can Auto-Aura bounce, like the Liliana or the Grief, before flashing back the Echoes and make them shuffle it away. I think we should just be trying to win, though, right? Storm count of 2. If I use my black mana here, I can't play Beseech if I draw it, but I don't think triple black's that useful without Beseech. No idea, Master Mike. I'm trying to Storm combo here right now. They do have an Urboring, sure. But that doesn't matter with like my floating mana. But if I use this black mana, then I still don't have Beseech, right? I think overall blue mana is more useful. Wow, this fucking Entomb is useless now, huh? Without the draw 7. I'm gonna go ahead and Expressive here. Not really what I was hoping for this turn, huh? My Storm count of 7 here. Entomb gonna help set up Salvagers. Sort of. I don't have double white to play and activate Salvagers, so you would just play Salvagers and your opponent would answer it, so then you'd feel still aim. We do have Breach in the deck, I guess. I think I just lose here because I can't answer both the Liliana and the sneak attack. If I play a spell, I could have Saheeli down tick and make the Talisman a 1/1 and take Liliana off alt. The answer to the sneak attack or Liliana is to bounce it with Odoar and then mana drain it on the replay. And then I'm playing out an island this turn instead of Urza's Saga, which is pretty miserable. I assume whatever they sneak in is going to kill me. That'll do her. Whole lot of wheel spinning there, Yeah, Saheeli kind of sucked there, I wonder if, like, Tinker from Memory Jar would have been better. Takes up more slots, though. Also, the Saheeli is good if I've got Salvagers going, right? And sometimes it might, like, copy a Black Lotus for me. Yeah, I think it belongs. Do I got any tattoos? I have 3. 1 magic, 1 swamp thing, 1 Darth Vader's helmet. The Entomb is draw Hooter Doofin. Not an amazing opener, but against someone who might be like shredding my hand in the early game, it's pretty reasonable. Okay. Well, that's annoying as hell, Makes the Breach win a lot harder. Salvagers can still win through Ghost Vacuum, but you need a lot of mana up, right? You need to be able to crack the... You need to be able to activate Salvagers with an extra 1 in white floating. So they activate Vacuum, and then you activate again. That was a sick fucking expressive iteration. That's not how song requests work here, Peas. If I just took, like, random requests from folks, then that would be all I would be doing, right? I'd just be micromanaging requests and stuff. And I would never get to hear my own tunes. If you want me to check out music, I'm happy to do that, but you gotta message me when I'm not streaming. I'm like, I'm doing something else right now. Alright, I think we got him. So we're gonna Manamorphose and then Beseech and get Salvagers. So we want to crack 1 Black Lotus for Hold on. Yeah, 1 needs to be cracked for black, and then the other one needs to be cracked for red, and the Manamorphose can turn that into 2 white for me. So we'll lead on the first one. Yeah, we're just gonna grab Aether Spellbomb here and then pass with Mana Drain up. That should be pretty good. Play out Nurza's Saga. Yeah, this turn, even if they don't tap the Ghost Vacuum early, we could have won through it, which is kind of cool. Yeah, obviously I'm going to make enough tokens to attack for the win next turn. Throw an Archon trigger or whatever. And then, yeah, the Spellbomb lets me draw through the deck until I find my counterspell. So, it would have been pretty good, I think. Oh, Soul Cauldron should come in. They're a fucking Reanimator deck. What am I thinking? The one with Sneak Attack the first game is the only... Well, it's got Strix, even... Well, it's good against Liliana, huh? That Strix. Yeah, maybe I want my value critters. Hey, Tubbs Malloy, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 88 months. They appreciate you. Maybe I'll cut the Talisman, huh? Gotta cut something. And the Soul Cauldron's another thing to sack to Besiege, potentially. I think I had a dream that Howling Giant had their new album out, and they'd sent it to me on vinyl, and the vinyl had like super warped in the mail. Not a very exciting dream. If I've been enjoying the new Opeth album. When did it come out? 2 weeks ago. What's it called? The Last Will and Testament. Ooh, Brain Surge. You always love those mundane dreams because you spend a lot of time wondering if it didn't really happen, right? It's like, that's like a normal day for me. Was that yesterday? Did that happen? Was I high or something? It's like, it's all foggy. Should you get beef? Always. What form of beef? The kind that you don't have to ask me about. The mundane kind. No, I'm being griefed. What are the odds that I get destroyed if I pass with this Brain Surge? We haven't seen any draw hate out of them. But they might reanimate grief, and then I might want to protect things. I think we're just putting a land into play. Either the Archive or the Saga. Let's put the Urza's Saga into play. Well, I just gotta decide now how I'm putting back, right? Because if I put the Archive into play now, then I want to have the top card something that I surveil away. I think I'm using Otawara next turn, which means I don't want to be activating the Saga next turn. Do I even want to be activating the Saga is the other question. Could just use it as a tutor. Kind of wish I played the Urza Saga now. I could have 3 permanents to sack. Wasn't thinking about that one. Possible I'm supposed to hold on to that Lotus for Storm. I don't think we're killing someone with the fast tendrils here. Yeah. Oh shit, all those got exiled. That is annoying. Oh, you activate the Saga and then sack the Spell Bomb, and then we would still have the Otawara. I guess. No, you have the mana for it because sacking the Spell Bomb only costs 1 mana, Adam. So you just wouldn't be using the Otawara. The Otawara would just be in your hand. Yeah, losing Black Lotus was a real bummer. I wonder if like I'm just supposed to eat the 9 and go to 2 so we can save it. It was rough as is, but I wasn't thinking about like all my cards getting exiled, like the Lotus getting exiled in particular. Kind of a big deal with my deck. We can still win. We can even still win with Salvagers, but it's a lot harder. Yeah, actually, let's draw the Fire Islet, play it, and then the turn after we can play Auriok Salvagers, make infinite mana, crack the Fire Islet, draw the Saheeli, make infinite 1/1s. Forces them to have an instant speed removal spell. LED is going to force us to lose our hand next turn, so might as well play the Tendrils. Too bad we couldn't leave the Tendrils on top, So the Saheeli. I guess I could attack with Tar Pit this turn. All right. How many 1/1s do I need? With them at 27. Probably a shitload, right? Probably just like the largest number you can imagine. Because they might just like they might just put a 9/9 lifelink into play next turn. So I think we want to do like 18 more than it looks, and they're at 27. So I think we need like 50 1/1s here, some crazy shit. But every loop does go +1, so we just do the loop. 50 times. Time? We got plenty of time. This is literally the game right here. Well, this is game 3. We have 2 land draws after this, so if they nuke my board, I can just concede. But yeah, we know that they have a 9/9 lifelink in hand. I do attack with Tar Pit this turn. That is why I made blue and black mana. Is that a real question? Are you just reminding me to attack with Tar Pit this turn with your question? Because you would see that if you waited. If you just like chilled and watched the game, you would see if I attacked with a Tar Pit. Which kind of, that's like it's like not a real question, right? It's just backseating. But people like to disguise backseating as questions a lot. Feeding lines and such. It's like a reminder. Like, hey, don't forget to attack with that Tar Pit. And are we attacking with Tar Pit this turn? You see what I mean? How like the actual... I have backseaters will be tarred and feathered in the stream title, so I can go off for a little bit on this. You see how it's like not a real question because just watching the turn play out would answer your question. Like you would see if I would attack with a Tar Pit or not. It's like not a... You don't have the fucking patience. You're sitting here watching me combo with Auriok Salvagers. You gotta have some kind of a patience, right? You can't have no patience if you're watching all this shit. Yeah, get them fucking feathers ready. People like to get involved. They do. But that goes against the nature of the stream. And it's against the rules. So don't fucking do it. It doesn't matter if you like to get involved or not. Well, there was a riot starting and everyone was looting and you're in a crowd, you want to get involved, so yeah, I broke some windows. Like, no, it's against goddamn rules. What are you doing? This is a society. My stream, my rules. You're procrastinating, cleaning and working out, huh? Well, we're like halfway built here. We've been comboing for 2 minutes, so another couple of minutes. We should have a large enough board. You were with me until the riot metaphor? It wasn't a very serious metaphor. Them fascists. The Auriok Autowar vs. Spellbomb comment was perfect because it was after I made the play. So, like, why didn't you do this instead? That's exactly the spot for that question. And it was correct. Like, I made a mistake that turn. It was a good thing to point out. Storm count 40. Yeah, I'm going to go until we've got, like, 2 minutes left. Well, or I hit 50. We're going to hit 50 before 2 minutes, I think. $1 billion servos. Actually, I don't know if we are going to hit 50 first. That's going to be kind of close, right? Mana burn incoming. Oh, no. We have plenty of time for 50. Well, we have almost 40 now. Yeah, I think it's close. What do we think, folks? Can I get 10 more servos in it? A minute 40. Reminder that I'm not going for overkill, but I'm trying to play around cards that they could reasonably have. Like the 9/9 lifelink that we know that they have in their hand. If they get a hit in with that with sneak attack, I still want to be able to win the game next turn. Because, I mean, it's the game 3, end of the game. I've invested this much time in the match, right? It makes sense to try and play around things if I can. Be a bummer to lose after all this. Oh, we got this for sure. It's just hitting 3 minutes, so I got a full minute to make 5 more servos. Look at all that fucking glorious mana. 6. 7. 8. 9. And there are draws where the opponent can actually beat this many servos, but you gotta stop somewhere, right? Whoop. Gibby wins. Yeah, obviously we know that they're just gonna that they're not gonna have it. If you know that they're not gonna rip sneak attack to sneak in their Valgavoth and gain 9 life, then maybe you don't need to make 50 servos, right? But again, I think I was valid. I'm making a little extra. Now the question is, do we turn 1 Urza Saga so they can trigger up Black Lotus sooner? I feel like no. The Tricky Mage could find Black Lotus, and Urza Saga could find Spell Bomb, and then I just need a Salvagers. The real question is, are we activating? Oh, fuck. We might not be activating at all, huh? That's pretty bad for me. We might die before we even get our stuff down. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, 'tis but a scratch. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for 3 months. All right. Lane number 2. I'm gonna attack me for 6 or so here. Maybe more. Maybe 8. If they had a Guidance Cradle, I could just activate this bill. 2-shot me. Trinket Mage? No, it doesn't work. I was thinking Trinket Mage for LED, but you still can't play the Breach off that. Yeah, that was a hell of a strip mine, huh? Can elves marry cacti? No, it's against the law! Yeah, of course they can. They can and they should. Yeah, LED's actually better with Breach than Black Lotus is. Maybe I should have cycled the Manamorphose here. I might tutor a Black Lotus anyway. What would you do? You do like Breach, crack LED, place a Healy, play LED once. Like, what's the win here? I choose immortal life. I think the plan is to Saheeli, Black Lotus, get a 1/1, make us have 2 Black Lotuses, and then crack Manamorphose, and hope to draw something good, Sure. If they had a mana to activate Arwen, they'd just have lethal here, right? Lucky me. Oh shit, what up? Hey Lidorb, thanks for 22 months. Hope my day is good. Thank you. You as well. Just thinking here for a sec. Because I could Breach, right? And then crack LED and get some more cards in the graveyard and flashback something. Like Trinket Mage. But then you're losing your Breach. Could play this Talisman. Could cycle this Triome. Could just bounce with Odoara. If you bounce the Bill, they can move the Shadow Spear on the Arwen and activate it and have 4 trample. Plus the Delighted Halfling serving in. But Trinket Mage for Aether Spellbomb might be reasonable. Yeah, what happens? I mean, if I Breach, then I've just got like a lot of 1/1s, right? So if I breach and then crack LED for blue, I would have 4 or 5 mana available. Plenty enough to Trinket Mage for Aether Spellbomb. Does that mean I can play this Talisman first? I think then it'd be a mana short. So playing in, cracking the Spellbomb. So I pay 2 mana for the breach. Crack LED, yeah, that's the perfect amount of mana. Alright, I guess I'm just doing that then. Without having to crack the Black Lotus, right? No. Undo. I needed to use black mana for this. I did all that. And now I have to crack my Black Lotus anyway. God damn it, God damn it, me. Could get another servo token out of it, I guess. Crack Black Lotus, crack Aether Spellbomb, exile LED, Talisman, Manamorphose to replay the Black Lotus. Oops, yeah, it's a pretty big fucking oops, It'd be way better to do mid-combat, too. Important to replay the Black Lotus here, because you need to be able to play Salvagers, and that takes a white to play and a white to activate. It's also really good to copy with Saheeli. At least our board's reasonable. Yeah, this is fine, huh? Yeah, so the Talisman would get us a win. The 4 black tutor, or the 1 triple black tutor would be a win. Goes up to 4, right? I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, they're not activating. Hello. This is 1 mana short of winning, right? Because we copy Black Lotus, crack it for triple, then we have 6 mana. It takes 4 mana to play Salvagers plus activate, and the Talisman costs a mana to activate. So I think I'm 1 mana short here. I'm just going to think for a sec. Yeah, I'm just going to be passing. All right, we can last 1 more turn here. Removing the Saheeli means that... Oh, the Strix should be blocking too, maybe. Removing the Saheeli means that the Salvager's win isn't going to be, like, obvious, because I'm not making infinite 1/1s, but I think that's fine. We can just draw until we hit Tendrils, right? There's going to be a lot of clicks here. Salvagers can bounce their board with the Spell Bomb, but, like, we're just going to be drawing until we find Tendrils, so... Or one of our tutors to find Tendrils pretty efficiently. It is very convenient that white is the top mana option, for sure. I almost snap-sacked for blank there. That would have been a disaster, huh? What even is the storm count needed with them at 36, huh? 15 would be 30. Very convenient that Tendrils was near the top. There's other, like, tutors and stuff there, too, though. They'll do something similar for me. I'll give it one more. Always feels safe to go above a little bit. Zoom, zoom, zoom. $15 minutes going into game 2. Not a lot of time. It's enough time for us to, like, combo one more time, right? That's not really enough time for us to have, like, a super long grindy game and then a full combo. Shit reminds me of Legacy. I played so much Salvagers in Legacy. I just hope my opponent had a good time, though. That's all I hope. Probably a capable hand, huh? They did show us Strip Mine, which can hit our Triumph and then keep us off of Expressive and Breach, but we do still have the Black Lotus. Opponent took a Maul, no turn 1 play. I almost like Expressiving onto. There's a number of zeros we could hit out of the deck, like Lotus Petal and LED. Just because it might set up a turn 3 kill, right? Turn 2 Bill, though, kind of feels like we have a little bit of time here. So what if I went Dark Ritual? Yes. Dark Ritual, Black Lotus, LED. Crack LED for blue. I mean, play the Breach first, then crack LED for blue. And then replay LED, exiling. Oh, there's just not enough. There's not quite enough cards, because I have to play a land. Oh, I can discard, I can exile land, Expressive, Dark Ritual. And then with Refresh 7, I've got LED and Breach in play. LED, Breach, Black Lotus. Yeah, we don't have to go for it turn 2, but, like, it's sweet, so... Storm count of 6. Alright. I mean, we just Entomb for Tendrils, right? I guess that loses to Graveyard Hate. It doesn't need to. Like, we could play the Witchclaw Talisman and crack LED and then play LED. So, Storm count of 6, 7, 8. They're at 18. Yeah. Nice little turn 2 kill here. Oh, you can even Beseech to run up the storm count. One extra storm, beating Solitude, exiling their own bill. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Mr. Scruff, thanks for the sub. Thanks for sharing that prime. The turn 2 kill, folks. That's fucked. That's a little fucked, right? It's a little fucked. It's okay to admit that it's a little fucked. Yeah, we're looking for salvagers, or we're looking for, you know, one of our tutors. Just passing. I think we're gonna let them start drawing. Makes sense to me. I'm just gonna hold up Mana Drain here rather than jam Trinket Mage. Put them passing. That makes me feel like they've got counters of their own, if they're a passing here. Would you like to discard? Just snap resolves. This would be a lot smoother if we had a Walking Bliss in our deck. We do have a real win con. We have Potentials of Agony. My wrist is going to be hurting after this stream. I've got the braces. I'm good. I'm good. And it's not just a matter of like finding the tendrils, because we also have like a bunch of tutors that we can draw into as well, so. Might be a good lead to have turned on chat so I can let them know that there's a tendrils in my deck. I'm just going to draw to it, and then they can concede if they want. Some people will do that. Save time. They just want to like see a win con sometimes. I cannot Trinket Mage for Witchclaw. Witchclaw costs 2 mana. Just a terrible attempt at backseating there. Yeah, even if that was a legal line, you should not be trying to feed me lines. Hey, there we are. See? Not that hard. And then we've built up our 25 storm over the course of finding the tendrils. Yeah, so you find either the tendrils, the Saheeli to make infinite 1/1s, the Beseech Mirror to find tendrils, the Wishclaw Talisman finds tendrils, the Limdol's Vault finds you the tendrils with some click in. Right, if you find Underworld Breach, then Entomb gets you there. I was confident that it wasn't going to take us that long. Yeah, etc. so on. I thought about Trinket Maging up the Chromatic Star to like pull a draw from the deck, but then that's like 4 mana, which is, I mean, you might as well just draw 2 cards at that point, right? We originally drafted Tinker with the idea that we'd be tinkering for Lotus. We have Urza Saga that can find Lotus already, and Trinket Mage. Like, that's certainly worse than Tinker, right? The Trinket Mage. Or, I'm sorry, the Tinker is worse than Trinket Mage here. There's Memory Jars, like a backup Tinkerable, but in the end of the day, I decided to cut the Tinker. It was like one of my last cuts. Don't love Memory Jar in the deck, too. Like, the Echo, you can Entomb for, and it's, like, plays really well with LED. Drawing Memory Jar naturally is a lot more awkward. You could Tinker for Witchclaw, that's true. Could shock ourselves for Steam Vents. I'll play Chromatic Star. I'm gonna play the Star off the Swamp and then shock myself turn 2. Make it look like got a counterspell there. Wishclaw for Tinker. Good do. I have demonstrated a loop. Yeah, you Wishclaw for Tinker, then they activate Wishclaw, and then you Tinker, sacrificing the Wishclaw. Board's starting a little scary, huh? A little scary. You can Wishclaw for Black Lotus, and then Beseech the Mirror, sacking Chromatic Star to play Salvagers, but that would require 1 more mana, huh? So a Lotus Petal or a Dark Ritual or an LED could get us there next turn. Do we have Oracle for Vault? Oh yeah, that's why Vault's in my sideboard. Yeah, we had an eye out for Oracle, but we obviously did not get there, right? The consultation's not in. You were asking if Limdol's Vault mills you? This is just a weird impulse. Or Vampiric Tutor. It's like a 2-mana Vampiric Tutor. Or sometimes you organize the card underneath it too. Do they have counters? We don't know what these are. This is game 2. If you saw last game, then you have as much information as I do. They played workshops into the Palantir and then did nothing else and died turn 3. Drawing with the top there so that Lelia is going to for sure draw a card. Pretty cute. Hell yeah, Sloopnir. Sorry to hear about your dad. Oh, that is a lot of surprise damage, huh? Hopefully I get another turn, huh? The Lelia hits me for 5 here. Oh, you know what's a card that I would have added to this cube? The weird tutor where you can't have multiples. It's another combo with Oracle, and it can like pop off with Lelia, because Lelia triggers for each card you exile. I saw someone get hit with for like 21 off Lelia off of that once. It was fucked up. Yeah, Tainted Pact. Great Canadian Highlander combo. Oh yeah, I could see it. You can also draft such. The Tainted Pact is just great. Like you would with Field of the Dead, right? Where you just don't end up with very many basics at all. All right, chat, you're getting a little weird. Some people's children are watching this, chat. Have some decency. Like us, we were all someone's children. You're watching with your whole family? Oh my. You do it every year instead of Thanksgiving? Now that's a ritual I can get behind. Huge shout out to Van Wedge's granny. Watching this right now. Yeah, I almost asked about a BDL, but I figured you would explain. I was like, you mean Kunio? Yeah. Can I beat a counter? I feel like I can't beat a counter. Maybe I Ottawara bounce the Lelia on its next attack. Maybe that would be good, Nah, fuck that. I might Wishclaw for LED here, Just thinking. So if I play the Salvagers and they play a counter, we can tutor up Mana Drain, but Mana Drain doesn't do anything for me because you're only getting colorless mana. Yeah, let's tutor up LED, and then I think we beat slightly more things. Oh, I tapped like an idiot, I should have a white floating here. Now I'll lose my Beseech the Mirror to rebuy the... Pretty bad. Okay, they're just scooping. They're taking mercy on me. Very kind of them. Well, I guess we just had it, And it's possible that they were sitting there with like Miscalc or Mana Leak in hand and tuning up the LED plate around that. Cool. Good stuff. Impressive deck. Yeah, not bad, Not bad. We did have the star. That's why I wasn't like worried and wasn't thinking about that, but I shouldn't have had I should have just had a white floating because it makes the